Hello YouTube, Robin Hood Bricks here, and today we've got another brick haul from Bricklink.com. Alright, so let's get into this. And I've got a very nicely packed order. Good. First of all, some stickers. Quite a few in here. These weren't the main reason for the order, but they were quite cheap, so thought I may as well partake. In no particular order. Got some art stickers from a friend's set. This is from 41365, Emma's Art Studio. And the main things I liked were these round ones, which would go on a sort of street shop sign, and the associated 8 PM sort of art class type sign as well, which could really make a shop look really good in this sort of nice blue, sort of azure blue type colour as well. So it's only about 20-30p, so I think that was well worth it. I don't think I'll use all these bright purple ones with cats on and so on. This is from an old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles set. I think this was some sort of cockpit or something or other, but this was the bit that I wanted, and it's basically the sticker for a skateboard. So that's from set 79105, Baxter Robot Rampage. So I think I've got a spare skateboard. It has to be a purple one if I'm going to keep it right to that set, but I think I've probably got that. I do quite like collecting all the different patterns of skateboard and surfboard and snowboard and so on. So that's good. I've got two mirrored stickers. Now I like these because it's another friend's set, because there's, if you can see, there's two sizes. There's a sort of small round one there, which could basically be a hand mirror or something like that. And I think that'll be quite useful in shops. And then the bigger one will fit on a shield piece, actually, an oval shield piece, and will therefore be good for a clothes shop. And I am planning to do a clothes shop because I've got quite a few shops and Lego always does the same odd themes. So if I can change one of those shops into a clothes shop, then those mirrors will be very useful. And then I got two of this set, because these were about 30p as well. And there's a number on here that will be quite useful. I haven't bought it for all the fire things. This is from the Downtown Fire Brigade set, by the way, 60216. That's a set from this year. But just look at all the other ones. We've got a clock, which is really nice. We've got a sort of long 1x4 control panel, sort of more of a 1x2 type control panel. Toilet, sign, a 2x2 sort of, I think that's the screen for controlling a drone buildings on fire, but you could use that for pretty much anything. Some warning stripes, some number plate things with hazard stripes on. But my favourite of all is this advert for the fair with a boy and a girl with candy floss and some ducks, probably from the throwing a hoop over a duck sort of thing from the fair set, people in the fairground. And obviously I've got two of those, so I can use those as adverts for the fair, which will be part of my city when I ever get there. So that's good. Oh, these are all sellotaped in. Right, so I'm going to need my knife for all of these. So we've got one of the main reasons for the order, an absolute load of the profile bricks in medium nougat, or nougat, depending on how you pronounce it, or medium dark flesh, if you prefer that name for the same colour. I need an absolute load of these for a new facade skyscraper that I'm going to be doing. So this is about half of them. And then I've got some large plate pieces, both in light bluish grey, whoops, and in bright green. So regular viewers of my hauls will know that bright green base plates are for my fairground. and they will be the ground, because basically I'm going to have the table at a slightly lower level, have these being the ground level, and the space in between the two having all the workings for powering my ride, so we don't have to have wires and motors and all that on the surface. And the grey ones are for, not for that facade building, but for another building that it was probably familiar to you. I won't tell you yet because it would spoil it, but it's for a familiar building that I just want to expand. So this is 3 more floors to make that building much higher. So that's another exciting project. And then, oh dear. And the other bag, very mixed. Let's see if we can get these out. Lots of sellotape. Right, this was another one of the main reasons for this order. And it's the black door frame for the sort of Hogwarts Express secret doors. There's a door that's sort of pivoted on these 2 central points. And that door therefore sort of swivels on a central axis and is kind of a secret door. So I got the centre for this in a recent order from set 4708, Hogwarts Express, one of the older ones. And this is the frame that needs to hold that door. And I'm planning to use that as part of my subway station. So that's just in time. Dark tan wedge plates. I'm planning to use these for paths in my fairground. So you can imagine if that's the ground, you can sort of use these to make some quite attractive diagonal paths very quickly. So that's what they're for. I've got some of these before, but here's some more. I think these are the last ones I need on this. So it's yellow bricks with 5 or 10 printed on them. And there we go. I'm going to be using these as part of my train station, just as decoration around the platforms. So that'll look good, hopefully. That's my main train station, not my subway station. A few 1x6 plates in tan. I think that's for the same building that these are for, so I won't say that. Lots of little bits and bobs. Those are the 2 pieces I needed for my Destiny's Bounty Chinese restaurant. Just the 2 that I used the substitute for, so that's good. A couple of dish pieces. Some 2x10 in black. Or use that 10? Yeah, 2x10. They are for the facade with the bricks, so that's good. A couple of stickered bricks here in old grey. You can tell because it's probably the most disgusting colour that Lego's ever produced. But there's 2 1x8 bricks with Gravity Games stickers that are in good condition. One looks perfectly placed and the other one will need moving using my patented hot tea technique. Okay, so those 2 are from the Skateboard Street Park set 3535 from 2008. And I think I'll use these for a similar purpose, actually. I think in that set they used as a sort of low advertising wall or maybe an obstacle for skateboarders. But that's probably what I'll do because I'm planning on having a skateboard park as well. Now this bag is the same as those, but the other one, so we can have a path sort of veering off in the opposite diagonal. Very good. Couple more frames. Window frames. Always need loads and loads of these frames for these tall buildings that I make. So there's just 2 more there in black and a door in green. I won't get those out because they're glass pieces. I'm not scratching with the other ones, but you can see there's some trans clear glass for the larger frames and 1 blue for these smaller windows that I don't have any of today. And then I've got one brown fence piece, very nice, and a torso, which is from a Nexo Knights character called the Bookkeeper, which is part of set 70323, Jestro's Volcano Lair. But I wanted this just because it's a red torso. A little bit scratched, but it might just be dirt. And I won't tell you exactly where I'm going to use this bright red torso, but it'll be used relatively soon, and it'll be quite a funny scene, I think, when we see it. So something to look forward to there. Excellent, and that's everything in that haul. Now, another thing I may as well do as part of the same video is my Builder minifigure haul from when I went down to London to the Lego store in Leicester Square. So I'll show you what I got there. I was a little bit rushed, and because it was around Halloween, it was absolutely crowded as anything. And the first thing to say is that these minifigures aren't sort of made to go around as this, because you'll see this is the most weird combination of stuff. But it was for the it was really for the individual parts to make use of in my parts bin for minifigures. So first of all, I got this snowboard, which is a unique pattern to the Picker minifigure. So I'm really happy with that. Really wanted that. Then there's some legs with red boots in dark bluish grey, which have only been part of one minifigure so far, which is a superhero one called Katana. I've got a torso, which is only available on the Pick-a-Brick or Picker minifigure bins. And then we've got the head from the plant monster, but I like it because it's just a really scared head. And the hairpiece, which is again unique to the Pick-a-Brick or Picky minifigure wall. And this is the same as the Spider Lady's hair in Series 14, but it hasn't got the sort of spider cobweb sort of printing on it. But yes, it's really good. So this figure looks a complete mess in the current combination, but I'm going to use all of these pieces individually to make different minifigures elsewhere. Now this one doesn't look so bad as it's currently set up, but I'll run through that. I've got this backpack, which in this colouring is also unique to the Brick wall, which is why I went there really, because I just wanted it. Well, its main thing was this snowboard rather, but there's a few other things that you just can't get elsewhere. Here's another one, this hairpiece in light yellow. It's available on a few other sets, like one of the Monster Hunters and Toxic Eater's got it in bright green and so on, but not in that colour. The Trendsetter head from Series 10. Snake, who's a Simpsons character, for the torso. But I think it looks really good because just short sleeved, small tattoo, and a sort of waistcoat or vest or open jacket. And then these legs I don't have, but were relatively common because they're what all the volcano explorers from last year were wearing. But I don't have any of those. They've got nice pockets on, so I thought I'd grab that as well. And then the last one, couldn't find another accessory I needed, so I got a pumpkin. And then I got some dark bluish legs, dark blue legs with dark red boots, which are also unique to the stores. Got the torso from the Connoisseur Series 17, head from the Punk Rocker rather, from Series 4, and then this hair's unique as well in this colour, light yellow again, and I think that's really nice. I mean, obviously again this combination looks pretty weird, but I'm going to split them up and use them all over my city. Awesome. So, pretty good haul and a pretty good visit to the Lego store in Leicester Square, I think. Now, if we are going to be building lots and lots of different buildings and doing loads of city updates week in, week out, then we do need to have these hauls in order to get the pieces. And also bearing in mind that these videos take a lot shorter time to produce than the city updates themselves. So doing kind of 2.5 videos a week is about my maximum output, I think. But anyway, thanks very much for watching, as always. Do remember to like, comment and subscribe for more awesome LEGO videos. And next time on Robin Hood Bricks, we'll be going back to the subway station to make some more progress there. Very exciting. See you then!